up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll show you how to make this v-neck t-shirt with side slits. So let's get started. First, you fold your fabric into 4 places. So here you have 1 and then you have 2. So the next thing is to take the length of your t-shirt. I have, for mine I have 34 inches and then I added 2 inches for seam allowance. The next thing you do is to take your shoulder measurement. So you divide your shoulder measurement by 2. So I have 15, so I'm going to divide that by 2. So I have 7.5. And then I'll be using 9 inches for the armhole. So I'll mark it here. And then I'll draw the line here. I'll try to make it as straight as possible. And then I'll take my bust measurement. You divide your bust measurement by 4 this time. So I have 9. So 36 divided by 4, you have 9. And then, because I want the t-shirt to be really fitted, and then you use 1 inch for your armhole curve. And then you draw a curved line here. And then you just take the line down to the end of the t-shirt and you cut. For the shoulders, you come down by 1/2 inch and then you mark it here. And then you mark a slant line from here down to the 1/2 inch. For the neckline, we're using 2.5, or let's use 3. We're using 3. And then for the back, we're using 1 inch. You take the 1 inch down like this. And then you draw a curved line around this place. So here you go. You draw a curved line. For the front, I'll be using 8 inches. I'll mark it here. We used 1 inch for the back and then 8 inch for the front. So for the V, I'll be drawing a V shape like this. From my 3 inches width to my 8 inches depth. So first of all, you cut the back. And then you separate your pieces. So you take 1, keep the back, and then take the front. And then you cut. This time around, you're cutting only the front piece. And then I'll place it on the back so I can cut the shoulders, because I forgot to cut it the first time. So I'm going to cut off the 1/2 inch slant. And then you go ahead and join the shoulders together with the right sides facing each other and the wrong side facing you. You go ahead and join both shoulders together with your sewing machine. Join the shoulders together. The next thing is to cut the sleeves. So I'll go ahead and measure. I folded my fabric into 4 places. I'll go ahead and measure the length of the sleeve. I'll be using 9 inches. And then I'll use whatever I have left. I think I have about 2 inches. You measure around your arms, and then I have 14. I'll divide it by 2. So I have 7.5. you add 1-inch allowance. I've measured 4 before for the armhole. And then I'll draw this line down, and then draw my sleeve shape here like this, and then I'll cut. And then I'll notch the middle like this. So this is what I have. So you take one side of your dress, and then one sleeve, and then you pin the notched part of your sleeve with the right sides facing each other. You pin it to the middle of the shoulder like this, and then you pin it around. You pin it to the end. You do it on the other side too, like this. You go over to your sewing machine, and then you sew them together. So you go over to your sewing machine and join the sleeves to the dress. The next thing is to join the sides of the dress. But before that, I've marked where I want my slits to start from. So I measured from the shoulder down to 20 inches. That's the line around my belly button. So the slit is going to be starting from 20 inches. Well, it all depends on you. So you go ahead and just join the armhole to armhole, and then you pin it, and then you sew it from here down to your marked line. You can start your slit from wherever you like. So I'll go ahead and sew it now. So after joining your both sides together, you hem the bottom, you hem the sides to the slit, and then hem the bottom, and then hem your sleeves. And then for the neckline, you measure your neckline around. I've measured mine. I measured it round, and I have 27 inches. So when I measured around the neck of my t-shirt, I had 27 inches. And then I measured the strip of length 26.5. I have 26.5. And then the width is 2.5. 2.5 inches. So I'm going to fold it like this with the right sides facing each other. I'll fold it like this, 1, and then fold it again like this. And then I'm going to draw a line here like this. And then I'll open the line like this, and then I'll draw it again on the other side. So you go ahead to your sewing machine and you sew this line like this, in this shape. Sew it like this, like this. After sewing, you cut. And then this is what I have. So you fold it like this. And then you can iron it. This is what I have. And then you take the V part of it, you pin it to the V part of your shirt. You pin it together, right sides facing each other. So after pinning, you pinned everything around, you go over to your sewing machine and you start sewing from the V part. You start sewing from here like this, so it's round. I stretched mine a bit, so when you're sewing you can stretch it a bit, just a bit. Don't stretch it too much so you don't have an uneven neckline. So here's what I have. You go ahead and iron it. You trim your excess. You can serge it if you have a serger. Just serge all your rough edges. You go ahead and try it on. Here's the V-neck t-shirt. Please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you for watching. Thank you.